What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another mystery in the Red Dead Redemption universe. So, what do we have here today? I was walking along in the Bayou of Saint Denis, and I came upon this little structure here, which threw me off completely once I seen the size of the door and everything. So I got the opportunity to inspect it, and it says that it's a little church. So I'm like, a little church. Like, what is the meaning of this? And why would it be something, again, that we have to expect? And why would it be something in this game? Is there any lore connected to this church? Or is this a thing that actually connects to real life? So I did a little walking around the church, looking inside to see if there was anything, I can pick up any stories from, or I could pick up any lore from to add to this video. Even got the opportunity to kneel down and walk inside of this structure and take a look inside, which is pretty detailed to look somewhat like an actual church. You have this little table here with a cross, and you have the pulpit right there, and the chairs where the congregation would sit. So, yeah, I was just like, man, they really did their thing and making this look like an actual church inside. And that's the front door. So, man, just made my way outside after doing, just a little bit more investigation to see if I can find any type of lore to the church. And there was no type of lore in the church itself. Just the church sitting here as, something that you add to your journey in the Red Dead Redemption universe. Just something that you come upon here while you're in the bayou. There's so many different crazy things out here in this bayou. So for this church to be sitting here like that just really had me ask the question of what could be connected to this. So I decided to, try to probably, if I came back at night, maybe something would, happen differently if I was to come back at night. And when I came back at night, nothing different happened. There was nothing there. This dead guy behind me is going to be connected to another mystery that I actually do. So look out for that video. Yeah, nothing really to find out, nothing really to make any lore out of, but these little churches, though, these little churches are known to be a thing. They are known to be a thing, and I'm going to give you a little information about that right now. So apparently, these tiny churches have been a thing for a long time. As I did a little bit of research, tiny churches get your magnifying glasses. Tiny churches are adorable symbols of understated Christianity for the small communities that built them. They are perfect for small weddings or quiet contemplation for frazzled travelers fending off road rage or interstate, and new wee houses of worship poke up suddenly from the asphalt fragment like little miracles. How many tiny churches can one fit on the head of a pin? As grizzled road trippers, we can't spend too much time on such a dainty pursuit, since its logical terminus lies somewhere in the subatomic. Theologians can debate that one, we're just trying to snap a photo inside the Lord's houselets without elbowing a stained glass window. On cross-country trips, one of our ongoing missions has been to visit the smallest roadside church in the United States. So apparently there's a lot of these different churches. So yeah, I have a list of the tiny churches. You have one in Omaha, Arizona, one in Forestville, California, one in South Newport, Georgia, one in Nashville, Illinois, one in Elkhorn, Iowa, one in Festine, Iowa, one in Wukong, Iowa. There's another one in LeBron, Kansas, and a couple of other places. Now, this church here that we see in the game, I believe is this church in Point Pleasant, Louisiana. This church in Point Pleasant, Louisiana is possibly the church because, as we know, Saint Denis, it's supposed to be New Orleans, which is in Louisiana. And just so happened in the Bayou, we see this little church that resembles this church I'm showing you on the screen. So it was created for Ripley's Believe It or Not. It was built in 1903, which makes sense because this game's time period is 1899, and there's a lot of different mysteries and lore inside this game that are connected to 1903. The lady in the barrel, the author that you kill, or the author that you runs into, his story, uh, uh, about the wolves, and I forgot the name of it. It's not coming to me right now. I just did a video on it yesterday. That story was published by Jack London in 1903. So it only makes sense that this small church, also here in this game, which is in a location, is also resembling the church that was built in 1903 by Anthony Gullo, a poor sugar farmer, after he successfully prayed to the Virgin Mary for the recovery of his eldest son. Mass is held once a year on August 15th to celebrate the Assumption of the Blessed Mother. So they have more information on it. If you want to look at it, look it up. It's on www.roadsideamerica.com stories, and it talks about the little churches there. So yeah, guys, just a little bit more lore and mystery inside this game. This game is so iconic and so filled with so many different stories and so many mysteries. So I hope you enjoyed this mystery here. And guys, again, share with me any other mysteries that you found in the game. And did you know about this mystery? Did you know this information I just shared with you here today? Hey, if not, you know now. We'll catch you in the next story. Peace out.